Gemini, hi, how are you? Um, we're going to be doing a full moon reading for the full moon in Taurus coming up on the 19th. And this is to see what you may have been able to manifest from the new moon. I can't remember when that was, but from the new moon to the full moon, things that you might have needed to be rid of to be able to bring in new stuff to yourself. You might have not even known you did it, not even known yet, but it could have happened, and we'll just see how this might be going out for you. All right. Let me tell Gemini. Oops. Got the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, okay, and the Five of Swords. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, it looks like what you possibly may have been manifesting was continuing growth on something. So I don't know if it's, again, I don't know what aspect it is. It's a general reading, so it could be growth in a business, it could be growth in a hobby, it could be a growth in a relationship. It doesn't always have to represent coins, and as we go, I might be able to narrow it down a little bit. But definitely growth. Now, I feel like that, and I feel like that if you keep working hard at something, it will definitely grow. I mean, that's just is how it's going to be. It is possibly a pondering one, too, where you might be thinking, okay, well, yeah, I've grown this, I've done this, but what else is there? Maybe can I take this little pentacle over here and take what I know and build something else out of it? It could be that situation, too. So I guess, either way that you want to see it, am I going to be able to grow more, or should I try to grow something else? Now, this King of Wands energy came up as far as where you are right now. And I think you're feeling very confident. You're very sure of what you're doing and how you're doing it. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of, you've kind of like, people tend to follow you. So you might be you might be like a supervisor or a manager or something like that. Or you just might be the lead in wherever it is that you're at, doing whatever it is that you do. You might be the person that people go to for finding out things, or they always ask, how's Gemini? How would Gemini handle that? You know what I mean? That's kind of the energy for that. And a lot of energy and a lot of passion towards certain things. And then we have with what you're actually noticing, though, what's becoming very obvious since that new moon time is that you're doing a lot of juggling. So it might be, again, projects at work, it might be jobs, it might be family jobs, a lot of juggling going on. And I don't necessarily know if it's not a happy juggling, it's just a lot. So maybe, you're trying to keep everything in the air, and you're trying not to make sure that, things don't fall, basically. So you want to either grow something, or you want to keep growing something, and you're finding that you're doing a lot of juggling. But you are right now in a very good space, a very good mindset, a very good confidence that you have that you could possibly handle this. Now, I feel like what you're no longer interested in, what's no longer serving you, is this new beginning idea. So I think that is exactly it. All right, so what you were trying to decide, it's weird how they come out right under each other. What you were trying to decide, what you were going to do, if you were going to build on what you know, or if you wanted to do a new start, I think you may have decided you don't want the new start anymore. That might not be worth it to you. Because, even though, yes, I could do this, it's awesome, but you might be looking forward to more stable situation. And that's a really good point too. You know what? When we have like the new moon, I mean the full moon in a certain sign, like right now the full moon's in Taurus, they are very stable. They're very grounded. They are just, they're protective of home and family and anybody that's close to them. But they and when you do the full moon in their sign, it actually amps it up. Whether you have it in your chart or not, by a little or whatever, it amps it up completely. And so you might be feeling that since the new moon, where you're more interested in stability and security than trying out something new. Yeah, that might be it. It doesn't necessarily have to be for you. It's not for everybody, I'm sure. But what's going to help you release the feeling of you don't need to do the new, that you'd rather stay with what you know, is this Ten of Pentacles energy. This is, you're thinking about, because I got Seven Pentacles here. I'm almost there. And I think that you're feeling it's not just, okay, having tons of money and all that stuff. It's actually having security, and it's having the ability to be able to say, I'm good. I feel comfortable. My family's comfortable because I kept up with what this was. Because I knew this would work for me, and I kept up with it. And that's what it feels like to me. It's like, it feels like you want the security of it. And then, no, the additional resources that you're going to have with this is knowing when something's too big. You don't want to take on something more than you have to give it. And I think that's the other feeling, that if you had to start something new, well, even though you already have this built up and you're starting something new, you don't want to give up too much. Like, you don't want to say, oh, I want that, and realize how long it's going to take you to get that. That it might be a very long time and it might be too big for you to handle. And not that you're not good at handling things, it just might be just too much. And I think that your realization might have come down to, I should just be grateful for what I have. I mean, things are good. I'm in a good space. This is awesome. I don't need the new. I should be grateful for what I have. Interesting. Yeah, and Gemini is weird because I was doing I do the practice ones, and it actually came up with that kind of the same idea of be grateful for what you have, or be thankful for what you have or what you were able to do. Huh. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Wow, how do you like that? And that makes sense for me too, for you too. I mean, it's like, all right, you have the ability to do it. You can juggle things. You've already grown whatever it is that you were growing. You've already built something. You're strong, you're confident, you're feeling good. But you can actually be happy with what you already did. Makes sense? All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed it. If you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. I would love to hear from you if you want to write me a comment. And just a side note, for this full moon thing, I was reading that if you do any kind of like moonlight rituals or such a thing, they said the energy is so very chaotic that you might want to pass on that. I don't do any myself, but I kind of do. I put my crystals out to get moon cleansed. But you might want to pass on it just because it is such a very chaotic energy right now. And also that it's, what was the other thing? Oh, expect the unexpected. That's everything I was like reading or listening to. Expect the unexpected and accept the unknown. Yeah, because they said whatever it is, it's not like it's going to change the future. It ramps it up. So the speed of something might happen a lot faster than you would expect it to. So expect it to be unexpected. There you go. And try to accept what happens. And then hopefully we'll be able to roll through this nicely. All right, guys. I'll be seeing you for the December readings and for the next new moon. Talk to you. Bye.